Good everybody, it's your boy right here, man, Kane. Ooh, Lord. Stop, pause. Let me be back. Pause it. What's good everybody, it's your boy right here, man, Black Pill Steph. Welcome to a Black Pill Steph reaction video. If you're new to the movement, if you're new to the family, man, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. In today's video, man, we are reacting to a post that I posted on my IG. If you don't follow me on my IG below, once again, say it's in the description box below. And it's on women being supporters. This post got a lot of backlash, a lot of comments, as well as another video by Kevin Samuels that I will be posting at the same time, reacting straight after this one, giving my 2 cents. But without further ado, man, let's get into the video. If I can, let me find the video real quick, y'all. So let me get the video. Is it on here? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Where is it? Here it is, right here. Let's go. All right, ready? Let's get it. Let's go.
Let me ask you a question. You're with a guy, right? You supported him. Relationship ended, right?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I could support for so long,
Thank you.
but not forever.
I literally have said this and I'm going to say it again. Women are not good long-term supporters of men. They don't support anyone long-term except for their own children.
Would you do that as a
Women
man?
don't share their resources with men. Men are designed. See, here's the difference between men and women. When a man makes money, he says, awesome, I can have a family, I can have children, and a wife dependent upon me.
Okay.
When a woman makes money, she says, I'm independent of men. Very different. When a girl makes her own money, she says, fuck this, I don't need a man, I'm gonna want him. And they want the top guy.
Yeah.
When a man makes money, he says, I'm more attractive to a majority of women, and I can have them depend on me for a family. So what I'm saying is this. Women are not good long-term provisioners for a family. It never works. Jude said it with your own words. You can't do it long-term, but a man will gladly do it long-term.
I can never.
And it's been that way. That's how society was
The thing-
built. You do realize the society that we're in right now
The thing
was
is-
built by men that went to work every day
Okay.
with a wife at home and 2
Okay.
kids. The nuclear family is what built the society we're in nowadays.
All right, yo. So you just heard it, but we're gonna watch it one more time so we can get the context and the clues to this video. All right, we're gonna watch it one more time. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let me ask you a question. You're with a guy, right? You supported him. Relationship ended, right?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I could support for so long,
Thank you.
but not forever.
I literally have said this and I'm going to say it again. Women are not good long-term supporters of men. They don't support anyone long-term except for their own children.
Would you do that as a
Women
man?
don't share their resources with men. Men are designed. See, here's the difference between men and women. When a man makes money, he says, awesome, I can have a family, I can have children, and a wife dependent upon me. When a
Okay.
woman makes money, she says, I'm independent of men. Very different. When a girl makes her own money, she says, fuck this, I don't need a man, I'm gonna want him. And they want the top guy.
Yeah.
When a man makes money, he says, I'm more attractive to a majority of women, and I can have them depend on me for a family. So what I'm saying is this. Women are not good long-term provisioners for a family. It never works. Jude said it with your own words. You can't do it long-term, but a man will gladly do it long-term.
I can never.
And it's been that way. That's how society was
The thing-
built. You do realize the society that we're in right now
The thing
was
is-
built by men that went to work every day
Okay.
with a wife at home and 2
Okay.
kids. The nuclear family is what built the society we're in nowadays.
So, the question was asked, could you support your man if he's going through a tough time? And the woman already said, look at the camera, and the woman already says, only for so long. And he said, thank you. Women are not long-term supporters, which is true. Fellas, when you get into a relationship with a woman, or you got a business that's going or thriving, you want somebody to believe into you. That's the word. That's my love language. It's words of affirmation. Let me tell you that right now. Before I dive into my diatribe and my soliloquy, I'm a words of affirmation guy. That you put your words in me, that you believe in me, in whatever I do. When she put her money into her man's kind of business and dream, it don't go for so long, because eventually the money drains. The money's not going to be there. So my question is, did you believe him from jump if you supported for so long? And time again, as men, we don't get that support from our women. We don't get this much support from our women when the guys do a business sense. If we go to work, we go to an infrastructure job, we do these dangerous jobs here that we built as the world and men has built, they'll get our support. And guess what? We come home with the money, we paying the bills, every single thing under the sun, A through Z. Well, they ain't got to lift a finger or do anything like that. They get to chill and look pretty while we go out there and risk our lives and do every single thing under the sun to provide for our family. But as soon as we want to step out and actually do something on our own and call ourselves our own and leave our own wealth, our own blueprint to our own kids and our own generation, our own bloodline, and they put their money into it, but it's not really, they're not seeing the numbers from that business, they'll step back like, oh, well, I can't support for so long because I'm only wasting this money. But if they come with us, say, hey, babe, you know, I want this business, whether it's cosmetology, whether it's hair, makeup, shoes, watches, whatever, fashion sense, their own gym or whatever, we have to support them through it all. Through and through, we have to support them. We pour all our money into it. But let's say, for instance, again, it's like coming to a relationship. If you are taking care of a family, but one day she just ups and leave and she has money in the bank, guess who leaves broke? You do. You have to leave with everything that you are taking care of for this woman, plus more if you have a family, if you have kids. She leaves with her money and she's debt free with nothing to owe. And think about it, you're gonna have to pay if you have children child support. But let me get back on topic. My bad for diving off that topic. When women support us to a certain extent, they got to see progress. I say within the first couple of months. They pull money out. They pull money out, but their business, they go off, they get support everywhere, plus they want our support as number one to put the money into their business or whatever they're trying to do. We don't question the support. We don't question, man, when this is gonna work. We keep pouring into our women until they get successful. But sometimes when they get successful, they just leave us behind in the sunset, riding it off while we put everything in our time, our energy, our resources into their business, what they want to do. And they should be successful. Whether or not be successful, we still believe in them, and we put the affirmations into the heart, because you got to speak slowly into your woman. As a woman, got to speak slowly into a man, because guess what? We are opposite attraction, like yin and yang off each other. Men and women are, but we don't get that. We don't get that type of treatment, because if it doesn't work, she gets to pull her money back and not support us for a long time. But like Rodney said in Fresh and Fit, men are providers, so when they get the money, the woman dependent on us. Like I said, we pay for everything: the mortgage, the rent, the car note, the lights. We have to fix things around the house as a man is supposed to, as a provider and a protector, and a provider and a protector. Not a lot of stuff can come from a woman who don't really want to work and not have pretty much a load of significant bills. That's all on us, because they dependent on us. When, like he said, when a woman gets money and they get all the thing under the sun, guess what? I'm independent. I don't need no man. There's a difference between independent and hyper-independence. Hyper-independence, that's that feminism. I don't need no man kind of ish. Get out of my face. I get out the mud. I don't need men. Independence, yeah, I got my money, but I'm still dependent on my man who take care of this household and our kids and our family. And I'm still gonna support him to this day. See, we men, we still want that support, as we support you every single day when we go out and go to work. Even if our business really don't do good, we still need to know that you are still there and support us to the end, like we did with y'all through anything y'all went through. But in today's world, we don't get that same kind of treatment. We get the butt-in treatment. But any other ethnicity or walk of men, y'all support. Y'all support anything that other ethnicity of men walks. That's why y'all support their store, their hair stores, their nail shops, their shoe stores, their designers, everything. But as soon as a black man trying to do something for himself, you barely support. Barely put anything to. All right, that's one thing. Another video I'm gonna get into is a Kevin Samuels video, and it's about the one day thing. Check this video. I got a lot of flack for this video too. So let me go and pull it up real quick if I can find it. Hope I can, because my camera's about to die. Let me see if I can find it. Is it right here? No, it's not it. Here we go. All right, guys, let's get into this Kevin Samuels video with this one date. Let's go.
When you go on a date, you get one drink. And if you're not in a committed relationship, you don't get 2 drinks. And in general, you need to look at what a man is ordering and order less. But how many women think, well, I'm going out on dinner. Hell, he asked me out, so I'm gonna go and live it up. Think about it. Think about it. How many women are approaching the sheer fact of being a woman like it entitles them to get every man's bag? Y'all expect everything today. You want to get in the clubs for free. You want to go on dates. You want to do all stuff. And then when simply asked, what are we going to get in return? What do you bring to the table? It is offensive.
Y'all heard that, right? For people in the back of the church sanctuary, since y'all didn't hear it, I'm gonna be the pastor. Let me play it one more time. Y'all ready? Let me play it one more time. Let go.
When you go on a date, you get one drink. And if you're not in a committed relationship, you don't get 2 drinks. And in general, you need to get order. You need to look at what a man is ordering and order less. But how many women think, well, I'm going out on dinner. Hell, he asked me out, so I'm gonna go and live it up. Think about it. Think about it. How many women are approaching the sheer fact of being a woman like it entitles them to get every man's bag? Y'all expect everything today. You want to get in the clubs for free, you want to go on dates, you want to do all this stuff, and then when simply asked, what are we going to get in return? What do you bring to the table? It is offensive.
Heard what he said. We go on one date. When men ask men, when a man and woman go on a date, so you get one drink. We're not a committee. You don't get two. You get one. And I've been on many dates before, and I had women get one drink. Luckily, I have experienced a woman who get one drink, not multiple drinks, like we at the club, at the bar, at the hookah lounge, taking shots after shots after shots, getting lit and turning it up. Luckily, I've been a brother that has seen a woman with one drink. I haven't seen other side women with two drinks. But he does bring up something. When we go out, when we ask a woman out on a date, we're taking notes every single second. We're not physically taking notes. We're taking mental notes. Okay, does she drink Hennessy or does she drink brown? Let me rephrase that. Does she drink brown liquor or does she drink clear liquor? Does she get the salmon or does she get typical N-word food like chicken tenders and fries? What does she wear? What does she smell? We're taking typical mental notes, same as vice versa as women taking mental notes on men. But we know that if you taking multiple drinks that are heavy in alcohol, oh, I know this is going to be a problem. I know your mouth about to get reckless. I know about the truth about to come out. I know that the spirit of alcohol is about to consume you through it all from the bottom up and come out at a certain time. This may not be Rachel. This may be Risha. I may not get Elizabeth. I'm gonna get Riri. Or I'm gonna get Shanae, or I'm gonna get Kilolo, or I'm gonna get all these characters that come out when you drink. But you know what the comment says? Oh well, if you're broke, don't ask a woman out because it's just one drink. Oh, so I'm supposed to I'll pay for the first drink between you and I. But if you getting shots and you trying to get a bottle, you trying to get this, I'm supposed to pay for all that on a first date? No, you're not getting that treatment. One drink max. If you want to drink, get some water. You want to drink some more liquor? Pay for your own. I'm already paying for the date. We're trying to have a great time, but I know past two drinks you're gonna be someone different. You're gonna be someone I don't want to meet. You're gonna be someone I don't want to bring around the crew, bring around my family. So I already know how this is gonna act, how this is gonna go, how this is gonna play out. Let me rephrase that whole sentence. I already know how this is gonna go, how it's gonna play out. So we as men, we know how to conduct ourselves in certain environments where we ain't got to get lit and drunk. Because we guess what? We're with the opposite sex. We're trying to make a good impression because you don't get too much on a first impression. You don't get too many second chances on the first impression. If I'm with the homies, we can have beers, Patron, guys' night. That same with you ladies having girls' night. But if we're trying to get to know each other and build a foundation and build something serious as a relationship, then we gotta really take it slow and not overstep our boundaries. See, so many people don't set their boundaries when they go out with people or when they talk to people because they let everything have freely because they don't want to be this so-called, oh, he's controllers or the typical word toxic masculinity or he's a narcissist. Just because a man has boundaries, you women have boundaries. Period. Y'all ain't gonna give it up on the first date. We don't want to see you. We don't want to see you with past two drinks. That's boundaries. That's criteria. That's called having standards. But in today's world, men can't have standards. Men can't have boundaries. Because if so, man, you don't let people be them. Or you don't support the so-called female. We're part of the Me Too movement and all that other shit. No, we're trying to see what you're really about and what you really bring to the table. Other than used up cootie cat and an overused womb. You dig what I'm saying? So then he said, and then you want to get our bag. You pretty much, like I said before, you want to spend the money that we're doing on this date. You want to order probably this 5-star meal. You want to order every single bottle of expensive wine and do taste tests like that shit is free, and it is not. But I'm gonna get the thing again. Oh, you so cheap. Well, if you can't afford it, don't ask us out. Good. Guess what? Because men ain't asking you out. They going overseas to ask other women out. They going overseas to ask other women to be their girlfriends or their wives. You call us simps, or you call us we have mama issues, or you call us all these names of hyper toxic masculinity. We're overweight. Baby mama issues, baby daddy issues. When guess what? Guess who's the number one single thing in the United States of America? Women. But y'all just as bad as us. You talk about us passport bros and everything else when y'all do all this other sex tourism. But that's another topic for another day. Let me stay on topic. When we go out, whether it's Ruth Chris, Del Frisco, a good steakhouse, a great Hispanic restaurant, Gloria's, or anything like that, 1 drink minimum. We ain't together. You ain't getting 2 drinks. If you want to get 2 or 3, pull out your card and pay for your own, and tell the waiter that, like, look, my second drink and my third drink, I'm gonna pay for myself. He already got the date in the first drinks. I'm gonna pay for my drinks. At least bees have some class and do that. But no, they just wanna rack it up, like we some kind of athlete and rapper. And we not. We trying to get to know you. But when you overstep your boundaries, when you trespass onto certain properties that you're not welcome on, that you don't meet the criteria to, that's when the problem starts to show. But it's us men's fault that y'all don't know how to consume and hold your liquor. It's our fault that, like, once again, I said it before, that we have boundaries. There's instances too many times where I've seen women pass 2 or 3 drinks, they act a totally different character. Like they can really hold it in, and they can't. By the time the second, third, or fourth, fifth shot come in, they already out of there, acting ratchet. Get it big, get it big, get it big. They doing that. What kind of class is that? And you on a date? Fellas, be very careful out there. Be very, very careful who you take on a date. Always take mental notes. Always take notes from the time you get there to the time you leave. See what this young lady is about. Already have your point set up. Does she check every single box? Because you know they got theirs coming into their date with you. But make sure you have yours too, and check every single mental note if she checks it off or if she doesn't check it off. Put a check if she does, put an X if she don't. And see if y'all even make it to the second date. Because most think they will, and most 9 times out of 10 it won't happen. So always check them before they check you. Take the notes down, have the answer to the test before they get them. And the rest is gonna follow. If you like this video, man, make sure you're gonna hit that like button. Comment more videos, comment what you think. Have you been on dates where people have had their fair share of drinks and they lie to you they can hold it and they can't? Do you agree with the 1 drink minimum? Do you set the boundaries on the first date? Do you have standards on the first date, the criteria? Do you have a checkbox on the first date? As well, do you agree that women really don't support their men, but men support the women 9 times out of 10? If so, like, comment, subscribe. This your boy right here, man, Black Pill Steph. Welcome to the Black Steph Matrix world. And I'm gonna show you how to escape it. Red pill, blue pill. Peace.
Bro told y'all deep down south we don't play.